Anybody got any questions? Do you all want to run through it, or?
Roger, roger.
Good. Looking slick with that fucking Nachkampfspange, man.
Thank you very much.
Good shit, brother.
It's very heavy.
Blah, 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 blah. You have been a good man this campaign. Well done.
I hope the cat didn't get used to, like, because cats have like designated puking spots. I hope your computer is in a designated puking spot now.
Looking at all of your dead eyes. Oh my god.
What?
Torturing the robot?
So what?
Everybody's circling around and breakdancing.
Oh.
You know, like the 80s.
Ah, look at this dude.
That's a dude?
Look at Saudi badge.
Do you remember the flying tanks of France?
Oh,
The fucking hot air balloon tanks?
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, they like hover.
Greg was in the truck just dragging this fucking float.
Yep, I have a screenshot of that somewhere. Somebody does. Yeah.
I am now
Right,
because I don't think they're able to fit. There we go.
120.
Spider group, you guys are like super slanted.
On your side needs to move forward side.
Cover up for them once they're lined up.
We're good.
We gotta turn it down just a hair, okay, man?
Erster Zug, fertig?
Fertig, Herr Hauptfeldwebel.
Zweiter Zug.
Fertig, Herr Hauptfeldwebel.
Kompanietrupp.
Kompanietrupp fertig, Hauptfeldwebel.
Panzerzug.
Fertig, Hauptfeldwebel.
Herr Hauptmann, erste Kompanie ist fertig.
Danke. Eintreten. Guten Tag, erste Kompanie. Guten Tag,
Hauptmann.
For those of you that have not been to a promotion and award ceremony before, we do this 2 or 3 times a year to acknowledge and recognize everyone's achievements and progress within the unit. It's important for what we do as a unit because a lot of work goes into maintaining what we do, as well as our impression as the 23 PZD. So we will start off the ceremony with promotions, followed by awards, and then we will move into our Bergsheven Day competition and prizes. Verstanden? Verstanden. Panzergrenadier Krause, Vortreten.
Panzergrenadier Krause, melde an, Herr Hauptmann.
Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Panzerobergrenadier. Well done, Krause. Eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Müsel, Vortreten.
Panzerobergrenadier Müsel, meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Over the past 12 months, despite setbacks in his personal schedule, Panzerobergrenadier Müsel has endeavored to take on a more active role in the unit. Serving as the Zug Sprechfunke, Müsel has held an important position of combat responsibility for over a year. Serving as the liaison between company troop, the other Zuge, and Erster Zug, he has diligently performed his role in sharing and communicating combat information. Reliably serving out his duties, Müsel's skill in his role has enabled the Zug to maintain a clear and effective flow of information across the company. For his service to the Zug and his long service in the unit, I recommend Panzerobergrenadier Reinhard Müsel for Gefreiter. Signed, Leutnant Berg.
Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Gefreiter. Well done, Müsel. Eintreten.
Dankeschön, Herr Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Leitz, Wortreden.
Panzerobergrenadier Leitz, bitte dann, Herr Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Marcus Leitz joined the 23rd Panzer Division on December 12, 2021, during the Bagration campaign. In the years since, he has demonstrated an extraordinary ability to foster comradeship, cohesion, and trust within his Gruppe, which only helped when he was entrusted with the position of Stelv in Dritte Gruppe Zeiser. During this time, he proved himself as an aggressive and capable leader with exceptional awareness of the battlefield, often finding opportunities and openings in the enemy's defenses ready to exploit. A soldier of the highest caliber, there is no more deserving of the recognition, and as such, I recommend him for promotion to Gefreiter. Signed, Panzerobergrenadier Zeiser.
Im Namen des Führers oder Obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Gefreiter. Oder nicht? Eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Grünwald, Wortreden.
Grenadier Grünwald, meine Damen, Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Grünwald has undoubtedly become an integral part of my Gruppe since he joined the unit in December of 21. Always dependable and willing to impart knowledge within the Gruppe, he quickly became an established figurehead before his unfortunate leave. Despite having to move into Ersatz, Panzerobergrenadier Grünwald continued to dedicate his time to the unit, continuing his work within the Recruitungsstab and helping to bring new members in through the course of his own unavailability. Over the last few months, Grünwald has been able to attend events semi-regularly and has continued to prove the qualities he has already established when he first arrived. Despite the break in his attendance due to the outside influence, Panzerobergrenadier Grünwald displays all the qualities we expect of a Gefreiter and more. And it is for these reasons that I hereby recommend Panzerobergrenadier Albert Grünwald be promoted to the rank of Gefreiter. Signed, Unteroffizier Junkermann.
You're a super solid soldat, Grünwald, and I agree with everything said there. So, im Namen des Führers und Obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Gefreiter.
Vielen Dank, Hauptmann.
Eintreten. Panzerobergrenadier Jerschke, Wortreden.
Panzerobergrenadier Jerschke, meine Damen, Herr Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Jerschke often leaves me a little confused as to whether he wants to be promoted and seek higher roles and responsibility in the Gruppe. I often find him quite content in his current position and both enjoy and respect his commitment to his reenactment and portrayal of his character in the 23rd Panzer Division. The feedback I have received from others reinforced this. However, with his assignment as MG Truppführer, he took under his wing a newly promoted Panzergrenadier. His consistent performance, knowledge, reliability, and micro-teaching in this role has shown me that he can aim higher. He just requires the push and confidence building. This is my way of providing that to him, and I am ready to support him every step of the way. It's for these reasons that I, Obergefreiter Jakob Wilke, hereby recommend Panzerobergrenadier Martin Jerschke to be promoted to Gefreiter. Signed, Obergefreiter Wilke.
Im Namen des Führers und Obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Gefreiter. Mordan Jerschke, eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Zeiser, Wortreden.
Panzerobergrenadier Zeiser, meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Sebastian Zeiser has been the Gruppenführer of Dritte Gruppe for a short 3 months, but in that time he has admirably endeavored to learn how to operate and manage his Gruppe. With the help of his veteran Gruppe members, he has taken the reins and dived into Gruppe leadership head first. Building off his time as Dritte Gruppe Stelv, he has stepped into the Gruppenführer role, eager to learn and engage with the rest of the Zug. For his service in this position and his long service to Erster Zug, I recommend Panzerobergrenadier Zeiser be promoted to Gefreiter. Signed, Leutnant Berg.
Im Namen des Führers und Obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Gefreiter. And thank you for stepping up, Zeiser. It's been a pleasure to see you move into the Gruppenführer role. We're appointing you as an Unteroffizier and Wärter. Eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Metzger, Wortreden.
Panzerobergrenadier Metzger, meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Panzerobergrenadier Metzger is a longtime unit member within both the 23rd Panzer Division and its legacy units. From my time as a young grenadier in 559 and the early 23rd Panzer Division, Gefreiter Metzger at the time was a staple of the experience within the unit and a solid member. As one of the original members of my Gruppe, Metzger served with distinction and demonstrated such qualities that he was promoted to the rank of Obergefreiter in March of 2019. The year of 2020 forced him to leave the unit for a substantial amount of time, leading him to only rejoin at the beginning of this year. As part of the stipulation to rejoin, he was reinstated at the rank of Panzerobergrenadier and asked to attend Recruit Schule as a refresher. Over this year, he's demonstrated a calm and collected capability befitting his previous rank and has already shown in the past that he is more than ready for the responsibilities associated with the rank. It is for these reasons that I, Hauptfeldwebel Landrik, recommend Panzerobergrenadier Metzger be reinstated at the rank of Obergefreiter. Signed, Hauptfeldwebel Landrik.
Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Obergefreiter. Well done, Metzger. It's been a pleasure to have you back. Eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Gefreiter Richter, Wortreden.
Sanitätsgefreiter Richter meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Gefreiter Richter has consistently remained reliable and one of the most active members over his stay in the 23rd Panzer Division. Since his promotion to Panzerobergrenadier more than 2 years ago, he's grown in all areas of study and combat. Owing to his reliable attendance and extensive knowledge of Sanitätsdienst, he's been given the opportunity to lead the Sanitätstroop, a role which he has performed very well in since his appointment. Not only has the Sanitätstroop under his leadership become professional and effective, but it has also considerably grew and attracted new members. To further develop his leadership skills and abilities, Richter was admitted to the Unteroffizier Schule along with other candidates earlier this year. Since his first days, he's grown and improved in essentially every aspect, growing from often shy and inexperienced to a more well-rounded and seasoned combat leader, a knowledge which he consistently applies in all areas of combat and study. Moreover, he often does this outside of his responsibilities in the Sanitätstroop as well. Finally, besides his leadership position, Richter also spends considerable time in several unit stops, most notably the Signal magazine, something that is very unique among the Arma 3 historical gaming community. Due to his personal leadership growth, as well as commitment to the unit and its values, I believe Gefreiter Jonas Richter to be ready to take the next step. It is for these reasons I hereby recommend Gefreiter Richter be promoted to the rank of Obergefreiter. Signed, Unteroffizier Schmidt.
Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Sanitätsobergefreiter. Well done, Richter. Eintreten.
Vielen Dank, Herr Hauptmann.
Gefreiter Winter, Wortreden.
Gefreiter Winter, meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Gefreiter Victor Winter has been a valuable member of Zweitergruppe Weiss since its handover in 2023. He may be billeted as a Fahrer, a role in which he performs admirably, but when called upon, he is able to act in any capacity the Gruppe needs him to. Winter is also a pillar of comradeship in the Gruppe, whether it be in the Gruppe chat or in game during downtime. However, Winter's most valuable contribution to the unit lies in his Stab work. Winter's role in the Technische Stab as a vehicle texturer has him completing tasks ranging from short notice work to fixing incorrect textures or monumental tasks such as working on the half-track and armored car projects at the same time. Without his efforts, these projects would not have been completed to the current quality the unit sees and or in time for the 23rd Panzer Division's Hungary campaign. It's for these reasons that I, Stabsgefreiter Ferdinand Weiss, recommend Gefreiter Victor Winter to be promoted to Obergefreiter. Signed, Stabsgefreiter Weiss.
Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Obergefreiter. Well done, Winter. Thank you for all you do in the background as well as in the game.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Gefreiter Krieg, Wortreden.
Gefreiter Krieg, meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
In his 4 years of service, Gefreiter Hannes Krieg has always shown exemplary conduct, skill, and diligence. Today, it's difficult to imagine Dritte Gruppe Zeiser without Krieg. Throughout his long tenure, he has been a pillar in the Gruppe's Kameradschaft, often providing valuable and constructive guidance. He ensures everyone is included and he brings rich life to the Gruppe. To demonstrate his competence and well-roundedness, he has seamlessly assumed the role of auxiliary Funker within Zugtruppreiter. He also has proven himself time and again to be an effective leader of the MG troop. He has taken on the duties of Stelv or Gruppenführer countless times, having saved the Gruppe from destruction on more than one occasion, as well as masterfully managing the Gruppe and coordinating flawlessly with the whole of Zug. Krieg also serves as an auxiliary in Gruppe training, periodically leading parts of the Ausbildung himself and passing along his wisdom to younger members of the Gruppe. In respect to his abilities and accomplishments, I recommend Gefreiter Hannes Krieg for promotion to Obergefreiter. Signed, Panzerobergrenadier Zeiser.
The coolest South African I know, Krieg. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Obergefreiter. Very well deserved. Eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Gefreiter Walter, vortreten.
Gefreiter Walter has demonstrated exceptional skill in both combat and training. His ability to inspire confidence and mentor his comrades has proven invaluable over the duration of his stay within Erste Gruppe. His leadership quality and demeanor, coupled with his disciplined conduct, have significantly contributed to the success of the Gruppe in numerous situations and still do. His rapid development in the leadership of the Gruppe, stepping in to fill the role of Stelv, as well as the Gruppenführer when I am indisposed, is a testament to his capabilities and qualities. It is for these reasons, as well as for his unwavering commitment to the unit, I hereby recommend Gefreiter Christoph Welter be promoted to Obergefreiter. Signed, Unteroffizier Junkermann.
It's been a pleasure to watch your development, Walter, and turn into the shell that you are. So very well done, very well deserved. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Obergefreiter.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Gefreiter Lehmann, vortreten.
Gefreiter Lehmann, meldet ein, Herr Hauptmann.
Ever since Gefreiter Lehmann joined the unit, he has demonstrated a high level of passion and is a shining beacon of Kameradschaft. Gefreiter Lehmann on numerous occasions has been very welcoming to new members. Not only being a beacon of Kameradschaft, Gefreiter Lehmann has stepped up and proven to be a very competent leader. Since moving to Zug, he has worked his way to being a Gruppenführer and Panzerführer. In the current campaign, he has demonstrated to be an excellent Panzerführer, leading his crew to claim many victories during operations. During times where leadership had real-life obligations, he has stepped up multiple times to plan and lead trainings for Zug. His passion for wanting people to realize their full potential has helped Zug and those within it grow as part of the 23rd Panzer Division. In all aspects, Gefreiter Lehmann exemplifies the qualities that any leader should strive for within the 23rd Panzer Division. It is with this that I wholeheartedly believe Gefreiter Lehmann should be promoted to the rank of Obergefreiter, signed Obergefreiter Meyer. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Obergefreiter. Eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Obergefreiter Wehner, vortreten.
Obergefreiter Wehner, meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Several months, Obergefreiter Wehner has served as the Ersatz Stelv-Zugführer of Erste Zug due to the intermittent service-related absences of Hauptfeldwebel Landrik. In that capacity, Wehner was required to step up and lead the Zug on several occasions. The expertise he has shown in helming the Zug mirrors his skill in running his own Gruppe. Serving as Erste Gruppe's Gruppenführer, he occupies an important position in the Zug, an example to the other Gruppen and a mentor to the other Gruppenführer. Wehner excels as a combat and administrative leader. In taking part in UA Schule, Obergefreiter Wehner has had an opportunity to develop his leadership skills and take further steps to grow his battlefield presence. Taking feedback from the Schule, Wehner has worked to develop into a model leader within the unit. Besides his stellar record in game, he has also diligently worked in both the Operation Stab and Technische Stab to varying degrees. Commendable work in the Technische Stab is evidenced by his recent creation of Russian comps to be used as opposition in the Komadi campaign. It is for these reasons that I am most pleased to request Obergefreiter Wehner's promotion to Unteroffizier. Signed, Leutnant Berg.
I agree with all the listed points. Wehner made a hell of a long march and developed into a model leader, and it's a pleasure to promote you. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Unteroffizier. Well dann, eintreten.
Vielen Dank, Herr Hauptmann.
Obergefreiter Schäfer, vortreten.
Obergefreiter Schäfer, mein Lernmann.
Taking over a long-time veteran Gruppe led by Unterfeldwebel Schmidt, Obergefreiter Schäfer has stepped up to the responsibility of Gruppenführer impeccably. After dealing with the turmoil of taking over a Gruppe, he has developed his Gruppe into one of the highest attending Gruppen in the entire unit, regularly existing as the largest formation on Saturdays and Sundays, not only within Zweite Zug, but in the company as a whole. His competence and leadership have been in full view in the field leading his Gruppe, by his manner and training, and by the Ausbildungsstab, where he has overseen the training and graduation of over 200 recruits during his tenure. He often goes above and beyond with training on his own time and ensuring trainers in the Recruitschule are of the utmost quality to bring new blood into the unit efficiently and expediently. His capabilities are an example to all, and he is an excellent candidate to join the Corps of Unteroffiziere. It is for these reasons that I, Oberfeldwebel Landrik, recommend Obergefreiter Schäfer be promoted to the rank of Unteroffizier. Signed, Oberfeldwebel Landrik.
Thank you for all you do, Schäfer, and running an extremely tight Gruppe. Very well deserved. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Unteroffizier. Eintreten.
Danke, Hauptmann.
Unteroffizier Junkermann, vortreten.
Unteroffizier Junkermann meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
For almost the entirety of his time as an Unteroffizier, Wilhelm Junkermann has served as one of the Gruppenführer of Zweite Zug under my command. During these 3 years, he has also led his Gruppe with such excellence as to easily fill the void as the Erste Gruppenführer upon the promotion and transfer of Unterfeldwebel Schmidt to company troop, serving faithfully as my second in command and running the Zug in my absence. In addition to his capabilities on the field as a Gruppenführer, he has demonstrated exemplary qualities in administration and training. As the head of the Recruitungsstab, he has overseen the processing of over 700 applications since his promotion to Unteroffizier. He is also, jointly with Unterfeldwebel Schmidt, leader of the Unteroffizier Schule, tasked with the mentorship and training of all Unteroffizier candidates to include both his peers in Zweite Zug and Erste Zug over the last year. Wilhelm Junkermann's performance, professionalism, and unwavering commitment to his duties reflect great credit to himself, Zweite Zug, and the unit as a whole. It is for these reasons that I, Oberfeldwebel Landrik, recommend Unteroffizier Junkermann be promoted to the rank of Unterfeldwebel. Signed, Oberfeldwebel Landrik.
You've come a long way, Junkermann, since you joined the unit, and especially developed as a leader in your last 3 years as an Unteroffizier, so this promotion's extremely well deserved. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Unterfeldwebel. Eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Unterfeldwebel Schmidt, vortreten.
Unterfeldwebel Schmidt, meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Unterfeldwebel Schmidt has been a stalwart pillar in the unit since his promotion over 2.5 years ago. At the time of his promotion, he served as my second in command of Zweite Zug, leading as a de facto Zugführer during my absence through much of 2023. While leading his Gruppe or the Zug, he was a bastion of strength, capable of both rapidly reacting on the field and providing leadership off the field. There was no doubt in my mind that when discussion was had to fill the company Truppführer position, a senior Unteroffizier position which had remained vacant since 2021, Unterfeldwebel Schmidt was the only choice for the role. Since then, he has acted in great capacity in this especially important role, providing guidance and direction to the disparate elements of the company and supporting the company chef impeccably in the field. Unterfeldwebel Schmidt has also provided great instruction, leading the Unteroffizier Schule to train, develop, and mentor all the Gruppenführer who follow after him as they develop into fully fledged Unteroffiziere. His exceptionally meritorious service, inspirational leadership, and commendable abilities are a credit to the 23rd Panzer Division. It is for these reasons that I, Oberfeldwebel Dominik Wollmann, recommend Unterfeldwebel Schmidt to be promoted to the rank of Feldwebel. Signed, Oberfeldwebel Wollmann.
Thank you for all that you've done for the unit, Schmidt. and your development as a leader and stepping into the company troop Führer, as well as your guidance you providing the new generation of Unteroffiziere. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich beführe Sie zum Feldwebel. Manchmal antreten.
Danke, Hauptmann. Been a pleasure.
Für die Beförderten! Panzergrenadier!
Alright, that is it for promotions. We will move into awards. For the Verwundetenabzeichen in Schwarz, the Infantry Sturmabzeichen in Bronze, and the Panzerkampfabzeichen. We're just going to call out your names. Do not come up. Awarded the Verwundetenabzeichen in Schwarz, Panzergrenadier Degen, Panzergrenadier Ulmer, Panzergrenadier Graz, Panzergrenadier Horst, and Obergefreiter Piper. Awarded the Infantry Sturmabzeichen in Bronze, Panzergrenadier Steiner, Panzergrenadier Ebel, Panzergrenadier Ulmer, Panzergrenadier Graz, Panzergrenadier Horst, Panzerobergrenadier Krause, Gefreiter Zeiser und Gefreiter Wassner. Obergefreiter Langfelder on Unterfeldwebel, or I guess Reiter isn't here, so Obergefreiter Langfelder, Vortreten.
Obergefreiter Langfelder, Militan Hermann.
Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht verleihe ich das Nahkampfspange im Bronze. Well done, Langfelder. It's been a long time coming. Eintreten.
Danke, Hermann.
Obergefreiter Kesselhut, Vortreten.
Obergefreiter Kesselhut. Meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht verleihe ich das Wehrmacht-Dienstauszeichnung 4 Jahre. Can't believe it's been 4 years, Kesselhut. Well deserved. Eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Obergefreiter Winter, Vortreten.
Gefreiter Winter, Lieutenant Hauptmann.
Beginning in May of 2024, Gefreiter Winter has been hard at work utilizing his skills to curate new camouflage schemes for the 251 half-track project. Under my purview, his involvement expanded the 222 and 234 armored car project, upgrading hand-painted textures to match the half-tracks. Winter has created 10 unique half-track paint schemes and 3 armored car paint schemes for our most recent endeavor in Hungary. In his work, Winter has always been reliable and timely delivering, within hours or days of when he was asked. It is for these reasons that I, Stabsgefreiter Ferdinand Weiss, recommend Gefreiter Victor Winter for the Kriegsverdienstkreuz zweite Klasse. Signed, Stabsgefreiter Weiss.
Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht verleihe ich das Kriegsverdienstkreuz zweite Klasse. Well done, Winter. Well deserved. Eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Gefreiter Gürke, Vortreten.
Gefreiter Gölke meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Since joining the Recruiting-Stab, Wilhelm Goka has been a key figure within its membership. Before becoming a fully fledged liaison, Goka has been working tirelessly to process applications as efficiently as he can and in a timely manner, sticking to the ethos and mentality that the unit fosters. Taking the lion's share of potential new members, he solidified himself as a reliable and well-established liaison after a few short months. Always willing to step in and help other liaisons on different time zones, as well as aid in tricky decision-making on some difficult calls, he has proven his mettle and worth as a liaison. In addition to this, Goka has given up more of his free time by helping teach new liaisons coming into the Stab, as well as refine our process and handling of applications. For his dedication, drive, and willingness to help better the unit, I, Unteroffizier Wilhelm Junkermann, recommend Panzerobergrenadier Wilhelm Goka be awarded the Kriegsverdienstkreuz zweite Klasse. Signed, Unteroffizier Junkermann.
Thank you for all your hard work processing all the applicants, Goka. It's a big boon to the unit. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, verleihe ich das Kriegsverdienstkreuz zweite Klasse.
Vielen Dank, Herr Hauptmann.
Eintreten. Obergefreiter Engel, Vortreten.
Obergefreiter Engel meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Since the last ceremony, Gefreiter Engel has continued work in both Gefechtsstrasse and the Operations Stab. He has overseen the creation and running of 2 campaigns so far in 2024, with another 2 slated before the year's end. In his role as Stabsführer, Engel has called together the Stab in a number of meetings and private discussions to begin mapping out the campaign plan for 2025. Having worked with Engel, it is quite a monumental task to curate campaigns, accept feedback, and fit everything into a timely schedule on top of his week-to-week duties running the mission in the Gefechtsstrasse. It is for these reasons and the countless hours and discussions he partakes in that I, Stabsgefreiter Ferdinand Weiss, recommend Gefreiter Karl Engel for the Kriegsverdienstkreuz Erster Klasse. Signed, Stabsgefreiter Weiss.
You've been instrumental stepping into the role that you have, Engel, and you've taken the unit into a new generation of how campaigns are done. So thank you for everything that you do. It's really, yeah, I don't think the unit can thank you enough for what you do. So. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht freie ich das Kriegsverdienstkreuz Erster Klasse eintreten.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
All right, that concludes the awards part of the ceremony, but we have a couple more things to do. Leutnant Berg, vortreten.
Leutnant Berg, meldet an, Hauptmann.
So I'll just prefix what I'm going to say with a really special part of the 23 PZD, and what we have as a unit is every single leader, including the senior leaders, have worked their way up from being a recruit and a Panzergrenadier. There's not a single one of us that has direct joined or, just been appointed to a rank. A lot of what is earned in terms of awards and ranks within this unit takes years to accomplish. Leutnant Berg embodies that. He's been doing this for, damn near the same amount of time I have, close to, I think, 15 years now. He's worked his way up from being a Scharfschütze, a Stellgruppenführer, Sanitätsobergefreiter, Kompanie Troopführer. He went through the whole program of being a Fähnrich, an Oberfähnrich, and then to his promotion to Lieutenant. And he has served as a lieutenant now for 3 years. I don't think anyone in the unit will question Berg's leadership ability and his contributions as a leader and my right-hand man and the 2IC of the unit. So with these things said, it's my pleasure to promote him to the rank of Oberleutnant. Im Namen des Führers und obersten Befehlshabers der Wehrmacht, ich befördere Sie zum Oberleutnant. Well done, Berg. It's been a pleasure working with you all these years.
Vielen Dank. Vielen Dank, Hauptmann. It's been a good 8 years.
Panzergrenadier!
Leutnant Strauss, eintreten. Or vortreten, rather.
Leutnant Strauss meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
Leutnant Strauss kehrt So there's a bittersweet end to the ceremony. A lot of you might not know that I started off my realism and German milsim career under Leutnant Strauss, and he was my unit leader, as well as many people within Wirtezug. I've known him since I was a teenager and an idiot, but it's an interesting aspect to grow up parallel with someone and stay within the community. Leutnant Strauss has reached a point in his life and realism career where he is going to be retiring. I don't think and a lot of people agree with this sentiment, and I also agree with this sentiment that Leutnant Strauss is the best combat leader that this unit has ever seen. you know, it's with a heavy heart that we announce his retirement, but I just would like to thank him for all his years of service. Much like Leutnant Berg, Leutnant Strauss has been in the 23 PZD since its inception, worked his way up as a Gruppenführer, was a Zugführer for a lot of time, and has continued to serve in Aufklärungszug and now Vierte Zug. So I want to just give him a big thank you for his service, and I wish you good luck in what comes next for you. Kehrt Panzergrenadier!
Danke, Hauptmann, and thank you to all you guys in 23rd. It's been a great experience. Wish you guys the best of luck in upcoming campaigns and PvPs. Danke.
All right, like I said at the beginning of the ceremony, for those that haven't been here for this, thank you for bearing with that, but it is extremely important that we recognize the achievements and progression of people within our unit. As is tradition, we are going to move into Berg's Heathen Day of competition and prizes. So I will, once we dismiss Oberleutnant, I will hand it over to you. Hauptfeldwebel, Wortreten.
Hauptfeldwebel Landrik, meldet an, Herr Hauptmann.
The company is yours to dismiss. Danke.
Danke, Herr Hauptmann.
Weitermachen.
Erste Kompanie! Wegtreten!
Before you disconnect, listen to the Leutnant.
Stille, man, stille for a moment.
A little late, man.
Ja, stille, man, stille. Ja.
Stille.